Turn your lights on.
I can't turn my lights on because I haven't charged.
Oh.
I haven't charged the ears.
I smell pour. It smells like pour in here. You might need that.
Did you just use my oil?
No, absolutely not. I
Why
just
do you have all these
repositioned it.
links popped up?
Wow, dude, I just been looking at analytics.
Well, what's up, guys?
Podcast number 9. Let's just jump right into it.
Yeah, we're gonna start off on a note where I feel like
I just read it.
Look, I told y'all niggas.
Right.
I told y'all, bruh. So we were saying to you guys, as quiet as kept. I don't know. I might even do a flashback and edit in the part. I highly doubt I will, but I might. I don't know. Of where we were trying to tell y'all that Lil Nas X is gay, and a lot of people in the comments were like, "No, he's not gay. Just because you like Nicki Minaj don't mean that you're gay."
I mean, it started as a blanket statement.
Yeah, it started as us
nobody
being...
that is a Nicki stan is straight, and there are a few of y'all.
No men. It's very rare if you see a man who's a Nicki stan that's straight.
Okay, yeah, I forgot that part, but you know what I meant. God damn it. But yeah, dude, it's like he even came out and was like,
okay, yeah, you're jumping the gun. Basically, what we want to say is that we told y'all, bro, because he came out. He came out.
Yeah, he did.
So
good for you, man.
Good for you, Lil Nas X. But I told y'all niggas.
To do that.
I told y'all niggas. I told y'all. Yeah, we did, but I'm saying.
Didn't Quan get called like homophobic for saying that shit?
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
I feel like the way he expressed himself was just too real, man. Goddamn. But I mean, shit. Facts is facts, and now we know it's a fact, so fuck it, man.
Right.
But even like, I don't want to jump the gun, but he said he thought it was obvious, bruh.
Right.
And I kind of thought it was obvious too, but it was just like, oh my god, dude, Atlanta, cowboy hats, black dude,
Nas Mirage,
dancing in the mirror with your comb and shit, or your brush. Like, come on, bruh. We need to stop being so PC to the point where we ignore blatant signals. That's the problem. We're all like blind to what's like.
Yeah, because it's like, bruh, it's not a bad thing. It's
not
just obvious, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it's just like, bruh, I don't see how people didn't know. And then when he had came out, a lot of people were just like, okay.
What?
No, straight dudes were like, oh my god, was he talking about a man when he said I got the horses in the back? And then the majority of us were just like, my guy, he was literally just talking about horses. I'm a
straight dude. I thought he was talking about horses, but at the same time, it does make you think. Because like, when Frank Ocean came out, didn't you start listening to all his songs thinking differently about him? In a way. Like, what the fuck is he really talking about? Like, I was just listening to fucking Channel Orange the other night. Fucking love that album.
I'm not gonna lie to you though. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, when I was a young teenager, I was like a major Odd Future fan. The first album I ever bought with my own money that I worked for was the Goblin album. And that was how I was introduced to Frank. I didn't know that he wrote some of my favorite Beyonce songs. Like, I didn't know any of that. But that's how I was introduced to Frank. And at that point in time, it was already publicized that Frank was bisexual. So I kind of went into the songs already knowing that he was bisexual. So
that's real. And I mean, like, some shit just has like gay undertones to it. You know what I mean? And like,
kinda, I guess.
Like the Swim Good video, like the way he's dressing, and like if you really
dress
listen,
gay. Come on, David.
Nah, you're
you
right.
Can't. Okay, no, I'm a real back.
We just talked about this.
You can dress gay.
Come on now, we're not gonna sit here and act like we don't.
When people be like, oh, he wearing a tank top and some skinny jeans.
Bro, I was one of the first niggas in this city that was a nigga to wear skinny jeans because I was on some grungy punk rock skateboarder type shit. At least the swag. I still was the same nigga, but I just like Dustin Dollin and the dirty skateboarders and shit. Yeah. But I say all that just to say, like, I always say that. Fuck, I'm gonna stop saying that.
Say what?
I say that just to say, like, I said what I said. No, seriously though. We just talked about the fact that, like, everybody wants to be so careful. And society's
because, like,
doing it.
Right, if I see a dude with a rainbow crop top and some
we support
shorts,
you, dog.
Like, I'm gonna know you're gay.
I don't have no problem with you being gay, dog. I'm from California, man. Like, my godfather's gay. He's a black belt. A nigga tried to rob him one time at knife point. He has a nice scar from it, but them niggas got their ass whooped that night. And I say that, see, I almost said it again. Don't fuck with gay people, dog. They'll beat your ass, bro.
Yeah, they really will.
They will
That's what's so crazy, how a lot of people like to think that they could like pick on gay people and shit, thinking that they haven't been fighting their whole fucking life.
This nigga like
fuck you up.
This nigga like 6'4", 320 or some dumb shit. Like big stupid ass nigga, like fuck you up. Like, no pun intended. But seriously, Swim Good video. When did that come out? Like 2013-ish?
Yeah.
Niggas wasn't dressing like that, even with the drip. Like, I knew. I'm like, whatever. This music is fucking impeccable, though. Like, you can't fault niggas for that. But I'm not gonna act like niggas don't subtly cancel them in that, like, category.
Yeah, because a lot of people were trying to be like, oh, I'm not listening to him no more. Oh, I'm not listening to him. And then some people are like, oh man, he's breaking records right now because he's a black gay man. Even though he's hinted around being bisexual, whatever, first LGBTQ bacon, lettuce, tomato person, with a top country song.
Oh, they're fucking pissed right now. Can we take a second and just say, like,
bruh,
how
look,
fucking
bruh,
pissed
I'm
they
bisexual,
are?
bruh. I'm bisexual, dude. Look, it's lettuce, bacon, tomato, anchovies. I don't know what. There's too many letters to be
I'm talking about the
with
country
that.
people.
Oh, they're pissed.
They're fucking.
They were pissed about fucking
heated.
jeans. Like, they're pissed.
They fucking, there's some motherfucker named Billy Bob. I fucking knew it. I knew we should have let that motherfucker run the. I knew it. Didn't I tell you to take him off? And look what happened. God damn it. Like, seriously, they thought they just had a problem with like a black country nigga breaking all the records.
All of the phobes are coming out right now.
Now it's a gay black country.
Coming out. It's all coming out, boy. Y'all mad, huh?
Oh,
y'all real upset. Y'all real.
I feel like Billy Ray's getting some heat behind the scenes right now.
Billy Ray's probably like, oh shit, buddy, I didn't know that you were. I didn't know you were gay, buddy.
He knew.
Oh damn.
You can't. Like. Alright, there is some type of dudes where I met them, it's just like, yo, like, they're like one of the bros, and then, like, they don't like, you start talking about pussy and shit, they're like, whoa, like, I ain't on that. I'm just like, alright, bro, whatever, dog, cool, like, don't try me with that shit, I don't live like that, but whatever, dog, that's you. But, like, niggas that run Nicki Stan accounts, I'm pretty sure, like, And I'm not generalizing here, the first thing we said today was, we need to stop being so focused on being like PC because we're scared that we ignore what's fucking in your face. Because once again, this nigga said, quote, I thought it was obvious. I thought I made it obvious that I was gay. Shit, if you look at his album, his EP cover, if you look, there's like a fucking rainbow building.
I don't know. I just didn't see the surprise in this whole situation.
Nah, I don't think it
I
even
didn't
matters.
expect that many people. I appreciate it though. I didn't expect that many people to be all like, oh my god, yes, he came out, because I thought it was just like in the gay community, I thought we just all knew, because I was seeing people doing little sly remarks, like before he even came out the last day of Pride Month, I would see people retweet his shit and be like, oh, not only is he the first black person, but he's the first gay black person. Like, and it would get hella retweets. That's why I was kind of confused
Hold on. He's not the first gay black person to do any of the things
on
he
the
did.
country charts.
Bruh, niggas be
openly gay person.
Fair enough.
I'm talking about past tense.
Yes.
Like, people were trying to be, shady or whatever, but he wasn't claiming it. And a lot of people didn't see it because, there's different subsections of internet social media sites. A lot of people didn't see it. But I just didn't understand why it was such a fucking shock. Like, I just thought people knew. But then when I was seeing y'all comments to our video, I'm like, damn, people really don't know. And then when it came out, I saw some people coming back to our videos commenting like, oh shit, y'all been said this. And I'm like, y'all didn't know.
They definitely comment like, oh my god, I apologize for doubting. Like, nah, dog. I'm straight. I'm a straight black male. I don't have a gaydar. This is what they say, a gaydar.
I definitely have a gaydar.
I don't, but
I do.
I could tell that nigga was like living a different type of lifestyle than me, and that's him, bro. That's what's up. I do hope that niggas don't cancel him
just for that, right?
Because then it's going to be an excuse. Because I have seen a lot of people say, because we also were like, this nigga needs to drop some music. Mm-hmm. That fucking EP was all over the place.
Yeah, it really was all over. Like, the sounds were all over the place. It wasn't like a consistent body of art. Like, it was just everywhere.
Be a designer, dog. You got your diamond hit. Fucking either, at this point, he either needs to call a spade and like leave while he's on a good note, or shit, it could just be a decline, because you don't get another hit like that.
No, but I will give him this, where he's trying to stray a little bit away from country, but his music videos are still country.
He should have stayed doing country.
But then his sounds, one second he's doing like a Travis Scott type sound, the next he's doing like a trap type sound. And then another thing, he's trying to do the country again, right? Then he's doing like a Panic at the Disco alternative. Like, it's kind of all over the place. I feel like he's kind of playing darts with this album right now, or mixtape, whatever the fuck he just dropped, trying to be like, okay, which one is going to be the next one? But how meme culture kind of works, you rarely get to.
Nah, you don't.
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
You rarely get to.
We're not gonna sit here and act like that
he
song.
He didn't blow up off meme culture.
We're not. Yes, yeah. But we're also, no disrespect to anybody, because shit, I don't know if I'll ever get a song like that as an artist. Those songs, nobody this decade's had a song. I don't know if it was the bots. Shout out J. Cole, he put a song. Them labels be using them bots to fake them streams now. And when it's meme culture, nobody's gonna argue it. But we're not gonna sit here and act like that song blew up because it was just so lyrically perfect.
Yeah, it was just meme culture.
Like, realistically, Davies kind of hit it on the head. Like, lyrically, that song's kind of trash, but for the culture, he made a big fucking impression in a big movie.
Now, let's be really, really real of why that shit blew up with meme culture.
TikTok.
It's because that was a song that was, like, low-key making fun of white people.
Absolutely.
And then white people didn't realize that they were getting made fun of.
It was satire.
And then they started dancing to it, and then it just blew up. And he likes to say all day, like, I put a lot of work into the song, like, blah, blah, blah. Dog. But it's like, bruh.
Wrangler on my booty. You put a lot of work into Wrangler on my booty. What do you say? Pick up trucks and boobies. Wrangler on my booty.
I don't even know the lyrics to the song.
That's like Socrates level shit, bro. Oh my god. Nah, but like, seriously, that's like a more like radio friendly, fucked her on the pasture.
Yeah, I like that song.
That was the one that should have got the fucking track.
But that one was too obviously fun of white people. That's what I was saying. He was making fun of white people, and they didn't get that it was like, they thought it was a different type of joke. They thought it was a joke, but they didn't get it that it was a joke where you're the punchline. Riding in my tractor, that's blatant, bro. I'm talking about you.
But they fucked with the hardcore redneck country boys of TikTok like that. Oh yeah,
they did. Definitely.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
So there was like a whole culture where that was the big thing. But how many white rappers do you think are satire? I hate to make it a race thing, but I know some of the white rappers that have blown up.
Satire sometimes.
I feel like Riff Raff is spaced the fuck out.
You don't think he does satire sometimes? Come on, bro. He be doing satire skits.
I thought that until like I saw a video of him in like 2004 where he was like the same person with like no type of reason for him to be like that. It was just he was in his Texas apartment. He had like a fucking Mitsubishi Diamante on blades. He had a fucking chromed out.
I've seen the video. You don't think he be joking sometimes though? You think he just completely? You don't think he be doing shit for shits and giggles?
Absolutely, but do I think that it's because you gotta think satire is like, all right, I know this is a joke. Y'all should know this is a joke. This is all a joke. If there were videos of him in a suit back in the day or like acting like a normal nigga, absolutely.
I feel like satire is, I know it's a joke. He might not think it's a joke, but she knows it's a joke. Like, for example, Riley's character in the Boondocks. The Boondocks are coming back, and everybody is like, oh, the Boondocks is going to get canceled because Riley be saying shit that's off the walls. But it's like his whole character is satire. Like, he's making fun of y'all.
Look at Riley gay, man.
Like, he's making, that's what I'm saying. He making fun of y'all, the people that be like, oh, y'all too soft and blah, blah, blah. Like, he's making fun of the dudes that that are like insecure in their sexuality, be trying to act hard all the fucking time, be wanting the money, the bitches, the chains. Like, he's making fun of that. It's satire. You may not get it, but other people get it. That's what I think satire is.
How long can a nigga really keep it up? That either he's the best fucking comedian of all time, or we will never truly understand him. Because he's literally been at it for over 10 years. This same motherfucker. Like, even when he went on G's to Gents and got eliminated.
Say that, yeah.
He, even fucking 5 years before that, he was already on that bullshit. So, who, you get what I'm saying? Like, if Lil Nas X was walking around with a fucking cowboy hat, listening to Tim McGraw and shit, like a big Brokeback Mountain advocate back in the day, nobody would be able to say shit to him. Because it's like, oh yeah, this nigga's, he likes tractors, he likes horses, he does this. But no, nigga, you were running a fucking troll account. Now you're on this. That's satire.
Yeah.
Clearly. But big ups to you, bro. I'm happy that you fucking are living your truth. I hope that you don't get the McConan effect. I like McConan way better.
I still like McConan.
Lil Nas X.
Yeah,
like you said. McConan. But like they did him dirty.
They did do him dirty.
Frank, you can't even put Frank in that category because he finesses record labels out of millions of dollars. Right. That's some fucking, that's Frank some real scamming. Shit. He's a scam. He's a messy one.
He's messy as fuck. I love it. I'm so here for this shit.
But yeah, dog. Live and let live, man. Congratulations.
So this next topic is like hilarious to me. We have 30-year-old white women on the internet getting mad because Halle from Chloe X Halle is going to be playing Ariel on The Little Mermaid.
All right, before we even get into this, let me I'm gonna be real nice with this, because like whenever we talk about shit like this, and this is like usually sometimes we talk about shit that I'm not very well versed in, but somebody said some real shit and they were like, yo. And it was a white person that said this, because everybody's making it a black and white thing.
That's what I don't get. But go ahead, I'm going to let you talk.
The girl said, when I was young, I saw that movie and was so happy, like, damn, this princess looks just like me. I'm happy that now somebody else that may look different can feel the same way I did. Mm-hmm. And that shit made my little heart melt, because I'm like, damn, that's some real life shit. Because all that shit is not real.
It's not. That's all I want to say, bro. This is a cartoon. This is not real. There is no real mermaid named Ariel. Talking about she a Danish princess. What mermaid Danish princess is there on this fucking planet or in history? And then the people that like to have the argument of, oh well, y'all would be mad if Princess Tiana was played by a white woman. Princess Tiana was based off of a real black woman. She is a real person. She is still fucking alive. Like, bruh, like, why is that a comparison? And then another thing I want to say, because somebody else
you,
was
by
like,
the way. I hope I get some of your gumbo. Right. That shit slides. Another thing is everybody is trying to be like, okay, yeah, you're right. Tiana's a real person. Okay.
Then they want to do the Mulan thing. Mulan was based off of a real person also, but they don't bring that up. They just say, how would y'all feel if a white woman played Mulan? Now, another thing I want to say is that Mulan, Aladdin,
Jasmine.
That's the name of the movie was called Aladdin, but okay, Princess Jasmine, and the girl from Brave, and Princess Tiana, their story was kind of evolved around the cultural background.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's kind of significant for them to portray that background, because the environment, the roles in the society that they play all depend on their cultural background. Ariel in a fictional underworld kingdom with a Jamaican crab talking like...
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter.
She could be Indian.
She could be Indian, Native American, Hispanic. Like, it would not fucking matter.
If she was Indian or like fucking like Arabic or some shit.
Bruh, they would be mad if she was anything other than what people drew her. And that's another thing. Are y'all gonna be mad? Like, if they did cast a white girl, would y'all be mad if her waist wasn't fucking 10 inches? Because if y'all are trying to like base it solely off of the cartoon drawing, Like, what the fuck?
This bitch way too big to be.
She too big to be Ariel.
She wouldn't even be.
Ariel's waist was 10 inches and her bust was a -8 cup.
And don't bring up Pocahontas because that shit was all wrong.
Pocahontas was wrong also, but
that shit
also
wrong
was
from
around
the top to the bottom.
I get it, but that was also circulated around her Native American culture.
But where's the outcry for the fact that they got that shit all wrong? John Smith came over here and married a fucking 12-year-old.
But I know the whole story. Y'all, if y'all don't know it, y'all can go and look that shit up.
Yeah, look that shit up.
Like, I know the
Pocahontas didn't look nothing like that either. Don't get it fucked up. I'm not trying to fucking throw shit. I'm part Native American, but they got that shit all wrong. Like but nobody was pissed.
Nah, nobody. But there also hasn't. I'm talking about live action portrayals.
But if niggas gonna get mad
if
at
they did
a live
action as Pocahontas, I'd be like, bro, what are y'all doing?
But nigga ScarJo played Ghost in Shell. It was like blah blah blah. But niggas still hadn't seen it. It wasn't as big of a flop as we thought it was gonna be. And it wasn't like the worst movie.
ScarJo is a whole nother topic.
I like ScarJo.
I like her too, so and I think she's finally getting it. Like, she's finally getting it. Like, okay,
Isn't she about to play a transsexual person?
I think she was about to, but I don't think she's going to anymore.
I think she definitely is.
Fucking ScarJo.
That's a whole. If that shit comes into fruition, that's a whole other topic.
We'll talk about it then, because we feel differently about ScarJo. So we'll just save that for.
I like ScarJo, man.
I like her too, but I feel like she's making some. We're not gonna get into it.
But
so what
I was saying though,
not only are people trying to get on shit with Ariel, it's the casting of Ursula.
Fuck are they mad about Ursula? I don't know about
people on social media are trying to be like Ursula is a black woman.
Why?
I feel like that dude,
evil?
But I feel like the dude from that Vine who be like, she's the wicked witch of the East, bro. Like, that's how I feel when I'm just like, bro. Just because somebody made a good point. They were like, just because Ursula is overweight and has sass to her and wears makeup, y'all associate, and her skin purple, y'all associate that with a black woman.
She was a demon, right?
She was she was a sea witch.
So
y'all just associate that with being a black woman?
Of course she gonna be this bitch was fucking like bluish motherfucker. She was
an octopus.
Like, damn, bruh.
So my thing is though,
it's an animal, dog.
My thing is though, the character Ursula was based off of an old drag queen named Divine.
Really?
Divine was a white person.
You know this for a fact?
For a fact. Hold on, I want to show you something while I'm talking. Divine is a white person, okay?
No fucking shit.
And this is who the illustration...
Bro, that looked just like
Ursula.
Wow.
Yes. Based off of Divine.
Bro, holy shit. There's a picture of her with like a red dress and a gun. Is that her? I
don't know if they were trans or if they just did drag.
Well, there's a picture of G with the motherfucking gun and the red dress and shit. And it looks just like Ursula. Shit.
Yeah, the character was based off of drag persona. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure they did.
G died though, so they couldn't get right.
So it said Divine was called Glenn by his friends and family and was not.
There's a picture of bro with a gun. You see how weird fucking 2019 is?
Yeah, but I mean, shit, you gotta be respectful because Divine is a legend.
I know, but I can't even like refer to niggas.
You just gotta make sure. You just gotta make sure because Divine is definitely a legend. But yeah, he's not transgender. He's strictly drag. Friends and family.
Well, I wish they could have got him to play that so they could have had niggas shut up.
Well,
because niggas would have been like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, nigga, do your homework.
Yeah, he passed away in the 80s. But that's who Ursula was based off of. So I understand why a white person would be okay to cast. Like, in the same argument with the Ariel thing, I wouldn't care if it was an Asian person, a Native American person, whatever. But the fact that people are trying to have the same argument, it's crazy because people are just like, I don't see why white people are so pressed about the Ariel thing. But at the same time, Ursula has to be black. These aren't real people.
Nah.
These are fictional characters.
That girl can sing her ass off. Who the fuck else finna hit them notes?
Ass off. She has a Disney voice, like perfect.
And they were talking about Ariana Grande. Ariana don't want to fuck with Disney
Ariana
Channel
is done
no more.
with Disney.
She making songs with 2 Chainz. Like, nigga, fuck out of here.
And if y'all were Ariana fans or kept up with Ariana, she's done multiple interviews how like Nickelodeon. Well, she worked for Nickelodeon, didn't she? She worked for Disney too.
I don't fucking know. I watched Cartoon Network.
But all I know,
Nigga,
all I know is when she had her hair red when she was Kat on Victorious. That's when she worked for Nick. Is she said that shit was making her fucking hair fall out. She was miserable. So then as soon as she got her check, she was like, fuck y'all, dyed her hair brown. Like, you really think she want to have a red hair again, go through that traumatic stress?
I stopped watching Nickelodeon after all that and Kenan and Kel.
Daniel, you were a child when
Yeah.
that ended.
I stopped watching that shit. And I started watching goddamn Cartoon Network.
You never watched Fairly Odd Parents?
Not really. I
You
like
never
Danny
watched
Phantom though.
SpongeBob?
Nigga, SpongeBob came out in 99, nigga.
You never watched... How long do you think all that was on the air?
For a
That
minute.
shit wasn't on the air that long.
For a minute. Nigga, you think I wasn't playing reruns?
You ain't watched that
Crazy
George
as
Lopez
fuck.
show and that shit would come on at night?
Nah. Fuck George. That's Nick at night.
Oh my god, that's what I just said. Well, that shit
Nick
come
at
on
night
night,
is
you
different.
really
Now, I
like
do
that?
stand corrected because motherfucking... What's that where Degrassi was played at? Nickelodeon owned that
Yeah,
too.
I know.
So
That was Teen Nick.
I did watch Teen Nick, I suppose. Cause that
Teen
shit
Nick
was,
also had
I had
all
to watch
that
Jimmy
and
in
the
that
Amanda
wheelchair.
Show.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Teen Nick
Yeah.
had all that. The Amanda Show.
That was like that was like their
Degrassi.
best time.
Yeah, it was. I really like Teen Nick.
Like, even I became like an adolescent adult, and then like they brought Degrassi back, and I'm like, these little niggas don't have problems for real.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, y'all
They
niggas?
should have just left it alone.
Oh, he texts me this, some cyberpunk. Turn your phone off.
Meanwhile, in our Degrassi, people getting shot, people getting pregnant, baby daddies
raped.
dying, people turning out to be gay after like the 5th season.
Niggas going goth because
Right.
motherfucking shit I'm not gonna talk about on this.
Yeah,
Like-
Degrassi was
It's pretty dark.
pretty dark.
It's
I
like
like
it was the closest thing that we got to Skins in America.
Yeah, it was.
But Skins was like it's
Yeah, Skins was its own fuckery. UK Skins, not US Skins. It's just trash.
I never knew that the US.
I tried
had
to
one
watch it and it
until you
didn't
told
work.
me.
Yeah, it did not work at all.
But no, I did like Danny Phantom.
Yeah, Danny Phantom.
That nigga.
Danny
He's
Phantom.
that nigga.
And Ned's the Classified, Drake and Josh. I kind of watched iCarly.
Fuck.
I
that.
feel like iCarly was like the downslope for me because I only watched iCarly because of Drake and Josh.
See, the problem with Nick, they always made like spin-offs of spin-offs
Right.
of spin-offs. So like don't get me wrong, just because I didn't
You know why
watch
they did
it.
that?
Why?
Because of fucking Quiet as It's Kept. I'm about to drop another one on y'all if y'all want to go and do some research. Quiet as It's Kept. Dan Schneider, old fucking predator ass, was running Nickelodeon.
Mm.
And he was making them that check until they couldn't keep cleaning up his messes anymore. Y'all can go look that up for yourself.
Oh, he went out like that?
They did a creative differences thing publicly, but all the court cases say
Yeah,
otherwise.
because the thing about it was like Drake and Josh, then
You had Ned's a Classified, Drake and
iCarly
Josh,
is kind of in the
iCarly,
same
Sam and
universe
Cat,
as
Victorious,
that. Yeah.
Zoe 101.
Zoe
All that.
101
Zoe
got
101
canceled for
was
its
so
own
fire,
shit,
dude. I
man.
love. There was this rumor about.
She got pregnant, right?
Yeah, but there was a rumor that Jamie Lynn and Dan had something. I personally don't believe that. If you guys do look that up on yourself, I personally do not believe that he impregnated that girl.
Bro,
That's
when
me.
you look back on
I don't
like,
believe that
life, that
happened.
should be kind of fucked up. Like,
Yeah.
goddamn. Like, hold on, where do we even? How
Oh,
do
he
we
did the
get here?
Amanda show too.
How do we get here?
Oh, we were talking about Disney Channel and Nickelodeon, and then we just ended up talking about Dan Schneider being a fucking predator, and now we're talking. I don't know. Now we're talking about Jiggy
Oh,
with
damn.
Spears.
You want to have a seat?
Right.
God damn it. God
I would
damn
not
it.
let Dan in our fucking house.
Bro, I mean,
I'll shoot him in his leg. Do not come in my house.
I just think that people should, like, give the girl a chance on the fucking Mermaid movie.
Me too, because that shit's probably gonna be dope.
Probably.
No, you gotta give the benefit of the doubt. You
And then
never know.
Disney's not fucking stupid. They know, like, look at Black Panther. That shit did its fucking thing. Niggas love coming out to support niggas.
Right,
They
Disney
need
bought
to fucking...
Star Wars. Disney is
They
dropping
bought
The
Family
Lion
Guy.
King. The Lion King. Donald Glover, Beyonce.
You know Beyonce probably was like,
yeah, Beyonce plugged
I'm gonna take this role at Lion King if you put my artist on The Little Mermaid.
Yep.
Cause you know this is not a coincidence. We're not.
Sorry, my gauge was itching me underneath this damn headphone.
Oh, dirty ass what? Nah, I'm joking. Hey, that's not a coincidence. We're not gonna act like this was a coincidence.
Oh no, for sure. She plugged her in.
She plugged her the fuck in, and we're not gonna fucking sit here and act like that's a bad thing.
It's not.
If people want to be mad, they cannot go see the movie. There's demographics to everything, and that shit's still gonna eat.
You know what somebody said that made me think?
What's that?
Like how I started this off, and I was like, 30-year-old white women are pissed that Ariel isn't played by a redheaded white girl. Is that the main people mad are people in like our age group and up.
Yeah, like this
when
shit
it's
ain't
like
for
you
y'all.
really think your kids are gonna care if Ariel is black or not, like, bruh. And I'm not gonna make that stretch and make it be like, oh, if you think Ariel should be played by a white girl, you're racist. I'm not gonna make that stretch.
Nah, it's a whole bunch
I'm not
of
gonna make that
factors going
stretch.
into that.
All I'm gonna say is like, bruh, you making it a problem is teaching your kid that that's a problem.
Right.
Like, just chill. Let your kid enjoy the movie. Let your kid enjoy the cartoon.
It's just like that nigga that was on the news here, and it's like, oh, there was a noose hanging under a Confederate flag.
Oh yeah, that
it
did
wasn't a
happen.
nigga that pointed it out.
Right.
It was a white dude. He was like, man, nah,
Let me
you
give
got
them
it.
some context real quick before you. So basically, we just saw in the news just now in a county over, not that far over, that a guy and his son were walking, and his neighbor had a flagpole of the Confederate flag, a no trespassing sign, and a noose hanging over it. And he called the news station being like, yo, I had to sit here and explain to my son what all that meant.
Wow,
and like he said,
cool.
These weren't minorities. These were white people. And they're just like, dude, this is so disrespectful. I gotta teach my child what the fuck your ignorant ass is doing so they understand that this is fucking ignorant.
Exactly.
And not cool.
Exactly. So just like, he has to sit down and be like, yo, dog, we gotta do better because of this. Y'all niggas need to sit down and really look in the mirror and be like, yo.
Why am I mad? Like,
seriously,
why
bro.
am I upset?
If Disney thinks this girl, Disney, motherfucking owns Family Guy, Star Wars, the whole Fox net, they think it's a good idea, or Palms got grease, nigga, go with it. It's a fucking kids movie, bro. Cry yourself to sleep and get the fuck over it, bro.
Disney hasn't lost no bread since Treasure Planet. And when was that? And we were like, what?
Them niggas ain't finna lose a dime. You know how many little black girls gonna think that they can be a princess now without cooking gumbo?
Yeah.
Like, let's be real. I know Princess Tiana, and I didn't want to take it. That's why I got the cup. Princess Tiana, real person, black people shit though.
Yeah.
Why is there only a black princess associated with black people shit? You talking to voodoo priestesses and cooking gumbo
I like that
and
though.
shit?
I like it though.
Bro, it's what's up. But is that the only time that we can shine? Is that the only time?
No, and that's why I feel like it's okay for Halle to play Ariel.
Maybe they're mad because they think niggas can't swim.
I'm done with your ass. You got to go to
I
the
can
next
swim
topic.
real good.
I'm
nigga.
so tired of you.
I'm
I'm
just
not
saying,
gonna lie,
what the
Brad.
fuck is-
I didn't
what's the
learn how to
problem?
swim until I moved to Florida, Brad. I did not know how to swim till I learned how to
Bruh.
swim when I was like 7.
My mama was like, yo, you gonna go to the YMCA. And in California, they got this Olympic swimming pool. With these niggas, they put floaties on you. So it's not child abuse. And it wasn't my mama. That nigga was like, oh, you can't swim? Whoop, oh, shit. My ass.
Yup, that happened to me too.
And I was like, damn, this ain't so bad. Fuck.
Bruh, I got my ass pushed into the swimming pool from the diving board, bruh, and I was drowning. And the lifeguard had to get me up in the swimming class. And it's so crazy because my dad put me in that class when I was like 4. And we were just talking randomly when I was around like 21, 20 or so. And randomly I was like, yeah, I didn't learn how to swim until I was 7. He was like, what? I was like, yeah, until I was 7. He's like, bro, I put you in the class when you were 4. I'm like, nigga, you scarred
That
me.
guy's a good nigga,
You
man.
scarred me because that did not work. And he was like, I am so sorry.
Lee don't play that shit, man. Lee was trying to set you out for this world, nigga.
He thought I was going to be an Olympic swimmer, bro.
You either sink or swim, nigga. All I'm gonna say, like, is, bro, it is what it is.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, nigga, you get molded for what you gonna have to deal with. It ain't easy, motherfucker. But, like, bro, you gotta be able to swim, dog.
Yeah.
You know, the human body is buoyant,
Yeah,
too.
I do.
You
If
can
you
just
just
lay
chill,
on your back.
you could put a baby in a pool. Just go under him like this.
Yeah,
And
that'll
then
be
after a
floating.
while, they'll just be float.
That's how dogs float too, except for like genetically modified ones.
Yeah, some of them be like going straight to the bottom. They be shaped like fucking nuggets. You put a Frenchie in the pool,
that bitch be fucking.
Oh.
Nah, you gotta think, if it's like small
you're
and
just
fat,
like a little
that
nugget,
bitch is too
you
heavy.
go
But like
to
Spody, you throw her ass in the pool, she's gonna be pissed off, but then she just gonna be like,
fuck.
I'm gonna bite the shit out of your ass.
As soon as I get out this fucking
Next
water,
topic. Go see Little Mermaid though, bro.
Yeah, definitely go see The Lion King, see Little Mermaid. Fuck it, dude. Like,
stop hating.
Stop hating. Just be glad
damn.
that our childhood stories are gonna be told to the future generation. Stop hating. That's all. That's it.
They could be telling the princess story of the legend of the iPhone.
Right. Like, come on, dude. Just be grateful. So the next topic is called it's about the summer viral trends that I have been seeing on the internet. Y'all niggas need to fucking stop. The first trend we're going to talk about, because a girl actually got convicted, is going into gas stations, Walmarts, whatever, mini marts, corner stores, getting a tub of ice cream, licking it, and then putting it back and recording yourself while doing it.
Alright. Let me give a small disclaimer, because they said she's looking anywhere from 2 to 20 years. Lil Boosie said it best. He said, no, it was Jeezy. He said, you get more time for selling dope than murder. This girl is about to get more time for licking some ice cream than niggas get for committing heinous acts on children.
Child molesters, rapists.
We should not be that society, bro. Make this girl...
She need to go to jail.
Nah, she need to go to jail. She need to go to...
She don't need to go for 20 years.
Nah. See, this is how society need to stop working. And there was a judge in Ohio that was... Niggas got convicted of shit, and he'd be like, you need to go to the...
I thought that was Miami.
Nah, it was in Ohio. Or Illinois or some shit. Niggas get convicted of stealing shit, and he'd be like, alright, you need to wear a chicken suit and sit on Main Street with a sign that says, I'm a thief, for 16 hours, and then you're good.
Basically, you just get public humiliation.
Yeah.
Or they'll be like, oh, so you stole from this spot, you're gonna work for them for 2 months with no pay.
Yeah.
9 to 5.
Instead of getting a felony.
That's
right?
your community service. You can either do that or get a felony, or
go
you can
to jail for 30 days.
Right.
Alright, so this girl should have to eat ice cream that homeless people licked for a month.
She should have to eat 30 tubs of ice cream.
That homeless people licked.
Fuck homeless people. Just, you eat
or random people.
A whole bunch of...
I just think if random people licked it, her ego might take over. But if you give some homeless people some ice cream and be like, here.
You get crackhead tongue. You get crackhead tongue. Fuck homeless people.
But you get what I'm saying though? Since you want other people to eat the ice cream that you licked.
Right, because bitch, who are you? What's that, germ?
If you lock this bitch up for a minimum of 2 years, you know who's paying for it? Us.
Right.
I'm not trying to pay, nigga, I don't like paying for niggas to go to jail over weed or any drug. Niggas gonna do drugs regardless. You mean to tell me my tax is gonna go towards a bitch that licked some ice? And I wouldn't call you a bitch, but you did some dirty ass shit.
That's dirty as fuck.
You a bitch
You're
for that.
dirty as fuck.
I'm not trying to pay to feed a bitch 3 square meals a day in supervision for licking some ice cream for 2 years. Let's be real. Our jails are filled up. They're not even locking niggas up for like felony weed shit. They're pre-trialing niggas that have records now.
Right.
We don't need to do this. Like, this is totally weird. It's totally weird. And I'm glad, side note, I'm glad that girl that got shot with her baby's not getting charged. They pardoned her.
Yeah, I heard about
That's the society we live in though. Stop it. But at the same token, y'all niggas stop fucking using deodorant.
Okay, that's the next one. So you moving on to the next one?
And fucking, I mean, I'm just saying. Like, that shit's gross.
My thing with the girl with the ice cream, before we go on to the next one.
Ugh.
I feel like she should go to jail. She should have to do some community service.
For 2 years.
But there is something that you said to me earlier where it's like, when you see stuff like that, it fucks with the consumer's trust.
Absolutely.
Because as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh damn, I need to go back to what my mom taught me and go all the way to the back and then pick something out.
But that's fucking
because it's like, bruh, I don't trust shit no more.
That's fucking with logistics though, because you know
right.
they strategically put shit in the front that needs to be sold. Yeah. So now if every American thinks like, oh, I can't eat this one, I gotta go to the back. Right, they're either gonna start putting the shit that needs to be sold in the back, which is gonna take more manpower, or more shit's gonna get thrown away, and that's the last thing we need. There's fucking a pile of plastic in the ocean the size of Mexico, not solid. Everybody thinks it's like a mountain, but like seriously, we need to do better. And bitches licking ice cream.
Like, what even
Texas
went through your head that was like, oh, you know, it would be funny?
Get some ice cream.
Like, you know, it would be funny.
It's not like she filmed
bro,
it.
People don't steal no more. Like, I know that's not good, but I'm just like, bro, like, I would have much rather you stole the ice cream.
Bro.
Because, yo, that's nasty. It wasn't, like, really set into my head until I started seeing other motherfuckers doing it. And I'm like, are y'all...
I feel like they're doing it just
on?
because she's facing 2 years.
For the clout.
No. The clout partially, and like, really, you gonna give this girl 2 years? If she would have stole this shit, she wouldn't have got a day in jail.
Right.
But she lick it, and now you get... But it's all because of consumerism and our society. Like, you posted Spodey to Twitter. Shout out little Spode, man. She did good on 4th of July, man.
She did real good.
She don't give a fuck about fireworks.
Yeah, she really don't.
But you don't lock people up for 2 years for doing some nasty shit. I'm sorry. Like, there was things where niggas like were working at fast food.
He stuck his hand in it and started eating it.
Yeah, I feel like they're doing it because like they're like, really? But at the same time, it's all fun and games till that's the next nigga.
Oh no,
if they double down.
You know what he posted after that? Talking about which one of y'all called the police, and he's like recording the cops knocking at his door. Y'all think it's a game, bro?
Stop fucking with consumerism, bro.
And you wasting people money by even having the cops coming to your house. Stop, like.
I mean, like, if you want to go to jail over 400
ice cream
retweets on Twitter.
Imagine going to jail for 20 years, because you're not going to jail if you get 20 years. No jail's about to hold you for 20 years. You're going to prison. Imagine being that one person in prison who licked the fucking ice cream next to a nigga who shanked somebody in the fucking ear. Like, is that really what you want to do?
Oh, you're getting fucked.
You're getting fucked. You're getting fucked. Like,
hypothetically, theoretically, literally. Like, don't fucking, like, you're not built for that shit. And that girl looking real, she got fucking, I was going to say no pun intended, but she didn't do it to a cake. But she has cake on her face now.
Yep.
But the difference is, she didn't film it. She literally was just on some bullshit. Like, and you know that's not the first time I did it, that she did it.
Right.
She got caught on CCTV.
Yep.
Do I feel bad for her? Not at all. Because, bitch, if you would lick my ice cream...
That's disgusting.
And I knew I lived where you lived, and I was like, bitch, I just bought some Bluebell vanilla. You lick my shit,
right.
bitch?
Like, do you remember? Did you lick it? Like, the next one, the deodorant. This is short.
That's
Person
nasty
just
on a whole nother
took the
level.
deodorant off the shelf and put it on their armpits.
Just steal it,
Just
bro.
steal, bro. Like, and I don't condone stealing, but in this case, if you're gonna do something nasty like that, I would much rather you just steal it so I don't end up buying it. Like, that's dirty. The next one is the Listerine. It was this guy.
Did he spit it back in?
Yep, he got the Listerine, gargled it in his mouth, and then spit it back into the bottle.
Do y'all niggas know that karma's a bitch?
Like, bro, that is disgusting.
No, but do y'all know that karma's a bitch? That's why, because this is the funny part about it. When the fucking crime constitutes 2 to 20 years, guess what you're taking?
Like a minimum? 15?
No, you're taking...
You get 20.
No. What I'm saying is, if they say, we can give you from anywhere from 2 to 20 years, that gives them the perfect right to be like, you're spending a year in jail for this.
Yeah.
And you're going to take it.
If you're smart.
Everybody wins. You just did a year in jail. You have, if you're blessed, an average of 72 years on this earth. And you want to spend a year of it
in jail.
For
licking ice cream and backwashing Listerine. Are we exchanging like telepathical vibrations right now?
I'm disgusted at I just can't do it anymore, dude. Like,
the last one I want to talk about before we move on to our last topic.
Shit. Cucumber. What the fuck are they doing with cucumbers?
You haven't, bro. You get on Facebook and I don't. You haven't seen the cucumber craze? Bitches is deep throating cucumbers. They deep throat cucumbers.
Yeah, I've seen that.
They doing it everywhere. I saw one video where a bitch actually got a cucumber stuck in her throat and she actually had to go to the hospital, and the surgeon made a video of them cutting her neck open and like you could see the cucumber. Like,
how does she not die?
I don't know. Some people say it's a throat, and then some people say that it's her pelvic area.
I think it's her.
Yeah.
Well, that's different.
It's a debate going on right now. If any of you guys in the comments know which one it is. How many
people get like sex objects stuck in that?
Oh, a lot. You don't watch what's that shit called? I think it's like Sex Sent Me to the ER on TLC. They got a whole show about that, bro. People be up in there.
I had a client, he was a surgeon. He said that when crack came out, there was a lot of random shit like that. He said somebody had a light bulb.
What? I've seen that on Sex Took Me to the ER.
Yeah.
That happens to multiple people?
Like, crack.
What?
Because you know, like, the gay community, meth is ravaging.
Yeah, and I wasn't going to try to single nobody out, but the majority of the people on the Sex Sent Me to the ER is majority women and gay men. Every once in a while it'll be a straight dude, but the majority of the show is like women and gay men that be on there, and they be having shit stuck up in them, and they can't get it out.
Like, y'all gotta really think, like, I mean, first of all, because what I understood the cucumber shit as was like, people were showing off their little
no, damn, these girls skills. Be at the club bringing cucumbers to the club. Dudes bring cucumbers to the club. Is that a pickup line?
Like, here, what you gonna do?
No, like, yeah, they be doing that, and it's just like, bruh, like,
But they film it, though.
Right, they film it, but I've seen something similar in, like, the Jamaican dance hall scene.
Oh, absolutely.
Where they'll get certain things and have the... Right. But then, here, it's, like, different. Like, sis, you in your car, nobody in the car with you, and you recording yourself deep throating a cucumber. Like,
nah, but...
What's going on?
See, my whole issue with this is... You got kids that are gonna see this.
Yes.
Your kids, where the internet doesn't go anywhere. I got pictures of me with damn $20,000 sniper rifles that I can't fucking make go anywhere. They're on the internet, right?
Yeah.
I got fucking videos of me with fucking illicit drugs, and it's like I work at a rehab right now. These niggas see this, like. And I didn't tell them, you know what I mean? Like, when you get to a certain point, niggas be like, oh shit, you're this person, you, check this out. And it's like a string that just keeps getting strung on. I can't do shit about it. All I can do is respect my struggle because I came from it. But deep throating a cucumber is not a struggle that you came from. It's just you being a thought. And your kids are going to see it.
I didn't think it's you being a thought. It's just you being attention hungry. And how it even started is because, you know, Reginae Carter, who was the dude that she was dating?
Lucci? Yeah. Oh, yeah. He fucking commented on
He commented on a girl doing the cucumber, and she got upset, and everybody kept calling her insecure and blah, blah, blah.
Absolutely.
But honestly, I don't think she was insecure. Because it's like, bruh, that's some raunchy shit, bruh. And if you over here doing heart eyes under a bitch deep throat and a cucumber, I'ma feel a type of way, bro.
Well, maybe you should feel a type of way. If you dating a nigga that's making millions of dollars, fucking rapping, touring and shit, you supposed to be putting it down.
Okay, Daniel, look. If you like a girl's picture, I don't give a fuck. Maybe 7 times out of 10, we like the same girl's pictures.
That's cool.
I don't care.
I don't think that she would have been bothered
Daniel,
by that.
Second you cross, you could like the video of the girl with the cucumber. I don't care. But the second you cross that line and you decide that you want to comment on this bitch picture, then I'm going to be like, Daniel's son.
I'd rather you be like, oh, you like that? I'm about to show you something then.
Yeah, oh, wow. Oh, wow. You commented under the bitch's photo that lives over 1,000 miles away? Yeah, let's go and do something about that. You see how that doesn't make any sense?
No, I'm talking about, nigga, oh, you like that? I'm about to show you, motherfucker.
Oh, I'm so sorry, but I'm never going to fucking put a cucumber down my throat.
Nah, you're missing the fuck it. Let's move on.
Oh, you don't want to talk about it? Okay.
No, what I'm saying is, like, I feel like that is, before you fucking publicly backlash your nigga, and this leads into the next shit that we're seeing. If you're gonna fucking be with a nigga where their whole life is media and rapping and shit, you talk to that nigga face to face. You don't need to fucking do all that.
Okay, so you're gonna disregard the point that he publicly disrespected her by commenting on the picture?
No, but what I am gonna say is,
because she was a public figure before he was.
Okay, I get it, but if you look at their net worths, they're probably about the same thing. All I'm saying is, Reginae Carter isn't fucking getting the bag on a day-to-day basis that he is from club appearances.
But you know what's funny? She said the
Maybe
same thing.
Maybe when Lil Wayne passes away, she'll be
She
that
said the same thing in her live that you just said. She said, y'all are trying to, because she already broke up with him after the whole he did the like thing. But people kept trying to clown her.
She broke up with him.
Yeah, but people kept trying to clown her because she...
So this is what...
You're not listening. She broke up with him, and then people started to clown her. And then she got on camera and was like, look, this is my relationship, but at the end of the day, I'm not throwing shade towards nobody, but what you put on the internet stays forever. I've grown up where it is so crazy that y'all said the same exact thing. She was like, my dad would do certain things, and I would get pulled out of class in school. And people be like, hey, your dad is doing this. You can't come to school for the next 2 weeks. Like, that shit affects people.
But what I'm saying is, she's not Lil Wayne. You're with this nigga. This is an Instagram post. If we're breaking up with niggas over Instagram posts now that are... Nigga, you're already rich. Both of y'all got money. You need to not fucking block the bag and make this a spectacle and talk to your man.
But it's called respect.
No. Part of respect is a two-way street. You talk to your man about that bullshit in the comfort of your own house. Maybe he deletes the comment now. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Because you came at that shit at a civil ground. When you get under the post and be petty as fuck...
She didn't do that.
She did.
Literally...
Bro, she commented on it.
They got over it, and then he made a post on his story like, damn, so we breaking up over a post now?
No,
damn.
She commented under that and said, so this is what you... I seen that shit. She did that. Did she have to do that?
Well, bro, he ain't have to publicly post. If
but
you do some shit in public,
two wrongs make a right?
Shit in public.
Did two wrongs make a right?
Was dead, bro.
And it goes into what we're saying right in the next one, bro. If you know this is a nigga bag, are you gonna block the bag that's feeding both of y'all?
Bro, what you mean? So he getting a bag by putting heart emojis on a random bitch sucking a cucumber?
No, see, that's the problem with us nowadays. We see the small picture. The big picture is this nigga's reputation is all he got. When
so
you
he
fucking
should have cared a little bit before he was commenting on.
I know, but if anybody's gonna end or damage potentially his reputation, should it be the person in his household?
Now, Daniel, you know how the fuck our society's set up. That man's reputation is not fucked up whatsoever. And proof that his reputation is not fucked up is the fucking boom of bitches sucking cucumbers on the internet.
That was already a thing. It
boomed after
all
that.
I'm saying is if we get into a fucking argument and I say something about it, and it's not that big, are you going to make it bigger than it is and make it like a public spectacle? Or are you going to be like, yo, you take this shit down, this ain't what's up, we don't need to be doing this like this. I don't like that, but at the same time, I'm not going to do it like this, but just the fact I'm coming to you like this, you need to understand
me personally,
we're not going out like that.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So if I do tell you once and I come to you and I'm like, hey, don't do that, but then you do it again, I don't know. Maybe that's me being immature, but it's just like, right.
That was her being immature.
If you disrespect me publicly,
see, that's the problem. She understands the game, but at the same time, she's bigger than him. You should have the wherewithal to not be like, oh, yo, this is what you liking. Like, that's some ratchet hoe shit. Like, you way above that. You supposed to be like, yo, delete that or I'm gone. Period. See, it got me.
That's why I feel like I feel like that may have been her last strike, because you know they shit been rocky for like a year or two. Like I feel like it may have just been it. And honestly,
she's
I
insecure.
don't even think that's it. I'm pretty sure they're gonna.
Yeah, those other shit, but she's insecure, and that goes back to shit. Bro, you know what your people like, bro. You have to communicate in a relationship, like, period. You know what I'm saying?
I guess so, but...
Your nigga wouldn't be liking pictures of bitches sucking cucumbers if y'all communicate.
Okay, we're talking about bitches sucking cucumbers.
I'm just saying, bro. You gotta communicate. If it don't work, then break up. But I mean, like, goddamn, you brought this shit up. But don't bring it...
cucumbers. That's all I gotta say.
Don't bring it to the public light when you got relationship drama, too.
All I'm trying to say is, ladies, stop sucking cucumbers. You're gonna have kids one day.
Absolutely.
Your daddy gonna see it. Your mama gonna see it.
Absolutely.
Your coworkers gonna see it.
Absolutely.
You can have fun. Put the fucking camera away. You can suck a cucumber all you want without a camera in your face.
Why don't you stop sucking cucumbers and go fucking...
I'm just saying though, like if you want to suck a cucumber, bro, because like we said, Jamaican dance hall, bro, that shit happens all the time. Just get the camera out your face. Not everything has to be on social media. You can do whatever the fuck you want with your body, but it doesn't always have to be fucking filmed. And then y'all ain't even making no money off of that shit. It'd be different if you were a sex worker and you sucking a cucumber was making you a bag. Y'all just out here sucking cucumbers for free and having niggas record you, and then once they record you, they post it on their Instagram story and be like, my life's a fucking movie, bruh. That's all you are. Like, just don't let people record you. Just
I'm gonna blame Instagram.
You gonna blame Instagram? I've been seeing it on Twitter.
No,
Instagram,
I'm gonna blame
YouTube,
all these sites.
like,
well, not Twitter, because Twitter doesn't give a fuck. But think about it. That's the same as a nigga watching a flick and being like, damn, should bro have commented on it? Probably not.
At least that girl getting paid from the flick. That's all I'm saying. It's like,
but at the same time, I'm pretty sure being the person he is, he probably thought that girl wasn't gonna trip on it like that, and she did.
I don't know if y'all noticed, but you can see what people like on Instagram.
Who cares?
Like, you just can't.
It's not that fucking serious.
No, I'm
That's
just saying you
the whole point.
can't see it. That's why what you just said, he might not have thought she saw it.
No.
See it.
No. What I meant was like, he probably didn't think it was that serious. I never said he probably didn't. Who cares who saw it? It's not that fucking serious, bro. It's a fucking video. Then they're gonna be like, damn, she did that. What the fuck? Like, whatever. Because if it was a fucking Pornhub comment, nobody would care.
Well, since we've had this discussion, how you know how I feel about things. If you see something, just at me and be like, Nadja, look at this shit. I would appreciate that so much more. I want to see it too. Don't be
but there's
no
a difference,
though. And no fucking
bro, I swear to God, you would not have been bothered by that. Especially given their fucking financial and societal situation. That shit is petty as fuck.
I know, but it's just like, I know how some people out there, even though me and you may think it's a certain way, some people out there are going to take a narrative and run with it. That's why it's just like, bro.
But if you're not built for that shit, even though that you've been in the spotlight since you were a toddler, you're on Sweet 16 acting like a fucking asshole.
That's what I was about to say,
bothers
bro.
you?
You're going to end up like, it's going to be a Tiana Taylor situation.
Fuck
where you going to
here.
have me over here being like, bro, no, trust me. Me and my guy are on the same page. Which we are, but no one's going to believe that.
But it's not their fucking business, bro.
Exactly, though. He shouldn't have even put anything on the picture.
Bro, it's a fucking Instagram post. It's not that serious.
Don't comment on it.
Bro, they go
Don't
home.
comment
Bro, all right.
all that kissy lovey
let's
I want to see too.
That's fair.
That's all I'm saying to you.
So
Just
I'm gonna put hard
see.
eyes and tag you like, damn, look at this.
That's all I want.
But
I want to see too.
But she ain't on that, so it still ain't a win for her. She
I know.
just
I'm
being
talking about me
insecure.
and you. I want to see.
Let's bring this next topic up because this is exactly what I'm
last
saying. This is what I'm saying. This is the fucking.
What are you saying? What are you saying? Because you're getting worked up.
This is the fucking epitome of people fucking bringing shit to the internet that don't need to be on the internet.
True.
And then it doubles back on you, and then it makes you look a certain type of way. Now you doing damage. Oh, well, I didn't. Nah, bro, you wanted this shit. Bring in this story.
Who were you talking about? Regina?
Both parties.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so the last story is the Blueface situation with his mother and his sister and his baby mama and his girlfriend. But to be fair, it's more so to do with Blueface, his mom, and his sister because his girlfriend was in the shower and his baby mama did not want anything to do with that. And I do not fucking blame her. I wouldn't want anything to do with that, especially when you're cool with both sides.
Alright, quick rundown.
Okay, yeah, you can go ahead. Do the quick rundown.
Motherfucking Blueface, Blueface baby, yeah, alright. He's just chilling in his house. He invites his family over. His mom and his sister come over. There's conflicted stories where it's like, oh, his mom was trying to drop his sister off because she's a freeloader. She don't pay for shit.
Even though they both had like 3 suitcases each.
We're gonna get to that.
Mm-hmm.
The story, the fucking narrative they try to put out, one of his bitches, because that's what he calls them.
The girlfriend, not the baby mama. Just say the girlfriend and the baby.
Whatever he calls his fucking confidant.
Yeah.
Did not speak to his family and his mom. They fucking threw a fucking ape shit, started getting all crazy, disrespectful. He's like, get out. Push comes to shove. Shit might get a little physical. Now there's videos of all type of niggatry on the internet. Right?
Paranormal ratchetivity everywhere.
My whole fucking problem with this is he fucking openly buy his sister an apartment. They're freeloading.
Let's do it step by step.
Alright.
Let's backtrack a little bit.
Let's
do it
backtrack.
step by step.
Let's do it.
So, what started the argument was we definitely, like, were just talking on a tangent for, like, a hot minute and didn't even notice that the shit was not even recording. So, what I just saw, the last thing was the reason why they were arguing was because Blueface's girlfriend did not speak to his mom and his sister when they came into the house, and they said that she had an attitude, XYZ, XYZ. To paraphrase what I said before we realized the camera was off, was that, bruh, if I'm in my own house and I invite my mom and my brother and Daniel isn't in the mood to talk to nobody, and he goes into the room and he chilling while I'm downstairs with my family, they don't have a right to be upset because this is our house.
I mean, it's a little different because, like, we have, like, a very, like...
Yeah, we have a really good bond. I'm just trying to make an example. Like,
we go half with everything.
Oh, so yeah, okay, I guess.
They probably thought about it, like, on some shit where it's like, oh, this motherfucker don't pay for shit. But at the same token, the same way, if that was how you look at it, and that had to be how they look at it, because they had the fucking audacity.
Right, to show they ass.
Y'all didn't pay for none of this shit either. So don't come up in somebody else's shit expecting their guests to be like, all fucking hunky-dory with you. Right. Especially if this nigga might have told them, they might know about you for real.
Because what I said before is, like, culturally, because at first I was like, I don't know if it's a southern thing or what, but then I was like, Daniel's from Cali, Blueface from Cali, so maybe it's not. Maybe it's just how we were raised. But whoever's house you go into, you make sure you say hello to them. You don't be pressed when other people in the house don't say hello to you, because that's not your house. I
feel like they took it a step further and they look at his bag like their bag. They look at that nigga like a check. Which makes it even more confusing, because I said that on the cut footage where it was like, why are y'all trying to tarnish this nigga's image by recording some shit that y'all brought in? Like,
oh, this is where y'all money going, guys. He beating on his mom, blah, blah, blah. And this shit got, well, not beating on his mom, beating on his sister. And this part got cut out also, is like, there is 2 video evidences. There is one from his sister's live stream, and there's a second from Blueface's home security cam. We gave him props because you got audio on your security cam. That's what's up.
Shout out Whack 100.
Right, that's what's up.
God damn.
That's our security cam. We can see you in the daytime and the night, and it's motion sensor, but we can't hear what the fuck you talking about.
Because it don't matter.
It don't matter.
You gonna get what you get, motherfucker.
You gonna get what you get. You gonna get what you get.
Get it, boy.
You gonna get it. But
goddamn.
Basically, in that video, it showed Blueface's sister picking up a knife from the kitchen and charging up the stairs, and Blueface kind of like shoving her, being like, whoa, you need to chill. Then it cuts. I'm pretty sure when that cut happened is when he body slammed her. Yeah, she said that she got body slammed or whatever, and she was trying to paint the narrative of like, I didn't even touch you, and you body slammed me, blah, blah, blah.
But you had a knife.
In my defense, bro, my blood, like my brothers and shit, you come at me with a knife, bro, I'm about to do whatever the fuck. I don't care if that knife is not for me. If it's for the next nigga, next bitch, I don't care. No.
I feel like, and I never thought about this before, for one, like you said, and I'm laughing because once you grab a weapon, bro, you're a stranger, dog. I don't even know you. I
don't know what you're gonna do.
This ain't you. And bro,
people kill family members all the time.
Whatever he did might have saved her fucking life. Cause let's say she did go up there and stab that girl
in the shower. That's like my worst nightmare too.
Bro, she would have went to prison for at least 25 years.
Yeah.
Unless she took a plea deal. She was not going to prison for nothing under 13 years. So you gonna try to tarnish this nigga's reputation over a broken nail that just saved you from yourself. Because we all seen you run into this nigga's kitchen and grab a knife and say verbatim, oh, I'm gonna show this bitch, I'm gonna stab her.
I'm gonna fight her ass tonight.
That is a crime.
That's a threat. And
that's a terroristic threat.
Right. You say, I'm gonna beat her ass tonight.
No, I'm gonna stab this bitch.
In my Charlemagne voice, donkey of the day goes to the mama. Because the mama recorded it. The sister gave the mom the phone at one point, recorded it. The mom even said, oh, you hit girls today, we taking you to jail, recorded it. The mom did not record her daughter doing all the fuck shit. She co-signs her daughter's fuck shit, but Blueface fuck shit is just like here. Then you also see your daughter recording herself vandalizing his property, busting through his window. Yeah, they busted through his window, bro. Doing all this shit. And then the mom, you're a getaway driver. You let your daughter get in the car after she just vandalized your son's property and you drive her the fuck off.
You talking about you gonna take the nigga. That looks real good.
Right.
And then I said this tonight, this nigga got neighbors, bro.
Right.
You do all this to move up into this nigga. You know how many people were looking out there? I wouldn't have called the police, but my ass would have been like, damn, Nadja,
I've been sitting on the lawn like, oh shit.
Look at these goddamn niggas.
I knew they was gonna do it. I didn't think it was gonna be so soon, though.
What? It ain't even been like a month. He ain't
even been here for like a few weeks.
But like,
already.
I see Red on the camera, so I'm just gonna say this, like.
But one thing I do want to say though is like with the sister, the main thing that made me really uncomfortable was in her live.
Oh, she was said like, something about
nobody don't want your bumpy ass dick. It's like, yo, I would never say that to my brother. Like, that's really weird. Like, I really feel like her and her mom subconsciously are like in a relationship with him in a very toxic way. Cause it's like, bro, that's your brother and that's your son, and he's a man, and he's doing his own. What are you doing?
Shit, man.
He's doing his own thing. He's not your property. He's not your husband. Neither of y'all husband. And that shit is just weird and sick and disturbing.
The last thing I'm gonna say though is there's videos of this nigga.
Oh, and I don't even listen to him. I don't even really like his music. I think he's really annoying. I'm just saying, I saw the videos and I kind of just felt for him because I'm like, bruh, people will take advantage of your ass for real. Like,
yeah, but there's videos of him giving his mama 10 bands just on some humbug shit. You know, if I record myself giving my mama 10 bands just to be like, I love you, mama. Nigga, I done gave my mama 70 bands, 100 bands. He said he bought his sister an apartment. When they came over there, like we said before, they came over with suitcases. He said his mom was trying to get rid of his sister because she was a fucking freeloader. And they denied it. Why the fuck? If you going to visit somebody, why the fuck you got bags?
All them suitcases. All them suitcases.
Look at this era. No one walks to Mordor.
Why are you having?
But like, for real though, bro, cut dog some slack. Like, he handled this shit the best way he probably could. These motherfuckers bust his window, recorded it, tried to tarnish his name. And niggas got no problem trying to tarnish your name. But they also got no problem trying to spend your bag that they trying to tarnish.
Right, and the girlfriend and the baby mom handled it well too. They didn't get in the shot. They fucking stayed the fuck out of it. I mean, shit, nobody got the body slam on tape, so we don't really know what led up to it, but all we saw was her running up to him with a knife, and that's not looking good for you.
Slammed.
That's all I'm saying. That's not looking good for you at all.
I don't condone it, but you can't pull out deadly weapons on niggas.
And then, another thing I didn't even think about until just now, the mom kept saying, let's wait on the cops to come. Y'all fled the scene.
Yeah, because they started bucking some shit up.
What statement? Like,
and that's how, and before we end it, that's what I was saying is tying up into the Regine situation. If you got no problem being with somebody when it's good, bro, and fucking reaping the benefits of all that shit, you can roll your eyes all you want. Don't fucking go back and try to make shit publicly to tarnish their shit.
That can go both ways.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay, then I agree with you.
Yeah. Say excuse me when you look at you. You don't even know what the fuck going on.
Oh my god. I thought I like made a
God damn it, bro. Everybody, if you're fucking living an alternative lifestyle, come out. It'll feel much better.
I don't know about that. If your life's gonna be in danger, just come out when you move out your parents' house.
That's fair. I don't totally
move out when you come out your parents' house.
I don't understand some of it. Don't fucking fault the Little Mermaid for being black. She's still a little mermaid.
Character. She's a fictional character.
She's fictional, serious. And she's still a fucking mermaid, bro.
Right,
like,
mermaids don't exist.
They don't
Calm
exist.
Down. Like,
stop licking people's fucking ice cream.
Yeah, you're dirty as
shit.
fuck. If I see anybody doing that shit in public, I'ma hit you.
When you comment on a motherfucker page, if it's sexual, communicate with your significant other to make sure they ain't gonna fucking... Or don't comment.
Don't comment.
In our case,
like
I'm gonna comment and I'm gonna
like
add Nadja.
the picture, don't comment.
That's what
or
I'm
if you're
do.
Daniel, at me so I can see some booty too.
Straight up. And if your family start acting different, bro, don't invite them to your house without no witnesses or no bodyguards. Because obviously, motherfuckers will fuck your shit up. And grab knives on you, try to tarnish your reputation, and call the police, like you said, when it's convenient, and then fucking for some reason put it on the internet. And that's fucking podcast 9, bruh.
That is. I hope you guys had a safe 4th of July, if any of you guys are American.
For real. Watch out for stray bullets.
Celebrate it or not, or if you're like us and you just like to eat food.
Shit, kind of thing. Goddamn.
This is an end.
But, yeah, man, we appreciate the support. We're going on, what, like 2.5 months, damn near 3 months of doing this.
Yeah, we've been going strong. I'm proud of us. We've been going strong. We haven't been making no money off these videos, guys.
We don't do it for the money.
We haven't been making no money.
Maybe we'll make a Patreon.
Right, every video we've done has been demonetized because YouTube is like, nah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we. I don't know. Would you make a Patreon? What would we even do on a Patreon?
No, we're not gonna fucking fault the people that watch us. We're gonna fucking...
it wouldn't be faulting. Patreon is just basically like bonus content you wouldn't get on here. All we do on here is podcasts.
Yeah, you better not screenshot it if we make a Patreon because we're gonna be wilding. But yeah, maybe we'll get some sponsors or whatever. Buy some new equipment, make this shit on some...
We doing this off of the free ski. We probably only got like 2 videos that are monetized.
Nigga, I gotta be at work in the morning, nigga. We do this shit for the goddamn grind. And I still look like an elf. No one simply walks to more, dog. But like,
all right, okay.
Have a good night, y'all. Yeah.